What's good, football fans? Back at you once again with another video. And today we're going to have us a little bit of film review. And I figured what better candidate for me to take a look at today than our MVP, Terry McLaurin, our best player on the team, without a doubt, in my opinion. This year, McLaurin has been on a tear, virtually since the beginning of the season started. In 11 games, he's already surpassed what he did last year. He's got 69 catches for 963 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, last year, he did have 7 touchdowns. This year, I think everybody can see that, Washington's going more to the backs down and around the goal line. It seems like Terry's not getting a lot of red zone opportunities, and that kind of bothers me a little bit, and I think that's something that they need to work on. Scott Turner needs to understand what kind of talent he's got here, and I'm sure that they look at the game film, so that's not a question of that. It's just a question of them utilizing it more often. One of the best things that I could say about this kid is that in 102 targets, he's yet to drop a pass this year, which is on the brink of brilliant. But I saw a stat jump across my timeline over on Twitter, maybe last week before the Dallas game. It was talking about through 24 games, McLaurin had 1,790 yards, and Jerry Rice had 1,757 yards. And that McLaurin has the 12th most all-time receiving yards through 24 games. Now, in the Cowboy game, he was targeted 9 times. He caught 7 passes for 92 yards, which brings his career total to 1,882. And Jerry Rice's career total is 1,801 at the same time frame, 25 games. Now, mind you, Jerry Rice had a humongous couple of games after that 25-game timeline. He had like a 200-yard game and a 150-yard game that really, showed what he was worth. So there's that. But currently, he leads the league in yardage. And without any further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right on in. Now, this first play is something that I really hope the team does more of moving forward. Logan Thomas actually has a cannon attached to his shoulder, okay? Not a lot of people realize it at this point because, he's I guess you could say he's a failed quarterback in the NFL, and they're, doing his second chance opportunity here for sliding him to tight end, which, by the way, he's getting better. But I absolutely love this play call because it really utilizes Logan's talents and Logan's ability while also, showcasing Terry. Look at that. That's just beautiful. I love to see that kind of stuff. The other angle will show it better, and I love to see Terry jump up, fired up too, man. I mean, he's into it. I love the passion that kid shows. Love it. Look at that. Let's watch that again. Love it. I mean, that's the thing of beauty, y'all. Especially considering he's a tight end. It's like having an extra quarterback on the field at all times. Now, I can't say enough about Terry. You can't really see his route he ran there, but I mean, that was just all the way around perfect play there. It was the route tree he ran and then the catch. To go up there and get it, hold on to it. Yeah. Now, this play here is just a really good example of a good defensive play by Dallas, but Terry was still there. The ball came in on him. If the hand hadn't been put in on this play, I swear to you, this is a catch on the other sideline. Now, you see it from that angle. Watch it from this angle. It's a whole lot easier to see it from this angle, but you might actually miss it from this angle. I might have to slow it down. But you can see the guy stick his hand in and barely touch the ball. Other than that, this would have been another catch. A beautiful one at that. Look, right there. Right there, you can see 24's hand go in. Now, that would have been down in the red zone, too. Now, I'm going to show this play here, but it ended up being just a little 5-yard illegal contact penalty on a Dallas defender. But Terry actually runs down in there and makes a really good route tree and a good turn. I just love the way that kid runs routes, man. And you can see where the guy grabbed him. Watch it again from this angle. I mean, like I said, this is nothing special. It's just showing the where he was targeted, and they got the ball down the field on this one in good ways. But you can see right there at the end, that could have even been a touchdown maybe. I love these little inside routes they run to Terry. He's so good at route running and then so fast that he could just, you know, stop and go. Leighton Vander Esch over there. Actually, that's not Vander Esch. That's Sean Lee. He can't keep up with him. You put Sean Lee on Terry McLaurin, and he's going to get burnt coming across the middle. Watch it from this angle. Well, Sean Lee can't get him. You should not have Sean Lee out there covering him. This play here is a nice little slant route, but also I want you to take a look at Antonio Gibson here in the backfield and watch. He actually puts wood on Jalen Smith and stops him, who otherwise would have hit Alex Smith. Did you see that? Great catch by McLaurin. But the play wouldn't have happened had Gibson not done his job back here pass protecting. He did get knocked on his keister, but he stopped the man from hitting Alex Smith, and that's his job in that situation. Here, watch the other angle here with Terry making this catch. It's a great slant route. And Terry's money on this route right here, just about every time. Money. I absolutely love how this play works out right here. It comes off as sort of a comeback. I'm not certain if Alex Smith maybe shorted it up a little bit or just threw it like that so that only Terry could get it. But it really comes off, and no Dallas defender could get to that ball. If you watch it from this angle right here, you'll see it again. I love these comeback routes. Ball placement on that play. Ball placement. Guys, I swear to you, with Terry McLaurin out on the field and his route running skills, it's almost like we've got a cheat code on at all times, or like we got the button permanently pressed on turbo or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, these routes he's running are just perfect. I mean, watch him sell the defense to go in one direction and then cut back over. He's been doing this the whole game at this point on the tape. If you watched all of the film itself, you'd see on the routes that go to elsewhere, he's always selling his route. The head fakes, the body language. And then he's just perfect. He makes the catch. You know, he's got speed. He turns it upfield. He gets the yardage. I absolutely love this kid. I need to get his jersey. Watch it from this angle. Now, he runs some of the cleanest routes. You almost got to feel sorry for the defense. Okay, so here's the play that's been grabbing a lot of the media's attention this week and really pinpoints the reason why this man is the MVP or the captain of our team. Now watch this. The play is actually designed to go to Terry, and he was wide open. You can see, I'll go ahead and back it up one more time before you see it. The play was designed to go to Terry. He was wide open, but the offensive line got pushed back into Alex so much that he fell off his back foot and threw the play. Now, most players probably would have let this man get that touchdown, but not Terry. He chased after and got the tackle. I mean, watch that again. I mean, the speed is unreal. I think I saw the next gen on this, and they said he had the third fastest catch from behind or on an INT. Just a brilliant come from behind tackle. He ran him down. I mean, everybody has been talking about DK Metcalf and going nuts over that play. This one's almost as fast, but it's just as good, and it changed the outcome of this game. Or if it didn't change the outcome, it shifted it, because this would have been an easy 7 points here, but it turned into them having to go for 3. Not really much on Alex's fault here either. The offensive line just lost their footing. J.D. McKissick is the one whose guy got in there. Just brilliant play by Terry McLaurin. All right, so in this play right here, the team had gotten backed up on 3rd and 18, and I think they were just trying to get out a little bit, and maybe at the same time, if they broke the play open, it'd be great. But this little route here by Terry, you know, where he just kind of stops and catches the ball and takes off. I mean, his speed is showcased big time there. If you look at it, he got 10 yards on that play. And really, honestly, probably should have only got about 5 or 6. But that 4.3 speed kicked in. Here, watch it again from this angle. Good block by Steven Sims, too. On this play right here, like I said before, guys, when this man comes in on these little small slants and these little across the middle things, man, it's like a cheat code. Like, it's like having the button pressed on turbo. The defense can't do anything with this, guys. The only reason we don't see more of it is because it would be completely suspect on our play calling aspects if we just threw the ball to Terry every play. You know, I really hated that Terry wasn't able to get a touchdown in this game because there was a couple plays that were really deserving of it. But he was able to wave goodbye to everybody as Antonio Gibson got this touchdown. If you watch, you'll see him at the bottom of your screen come running in, waving to the crowd. Hey, that's funny, man. That's on some funny man shit right there. Look, watch. He's down here at the bottom of your screen. He'll come up in a second. Here he comes. Look, he's already waving bye, bye. Oh, man. Watch it from this side. You know Cowboy fans are big mad watching that. Watch, here he comes in from the side. Look, from the right side. Bye. I absolutely love what this kid brings to the field every single game. You know, this young man has become our best player. He's looking like he may be on track to go, you know, to the Pro Bowl. I guess there's not going to be a Pro Bowl. He's going to get elected to it. And then maybe, just maybe, if he keeps on track of where he's at right now, he could threaten for the All-Pro team. I know All-Pro and, you know, a Washington football player may be an anomaly since we haven't had one since Matt Turk in 1996. But, you know, at this point right now, he's leading the NFL in yak yards, yards after catch, with 424. We need to get him some more touchdowns, though. He's only got 3 on the year. I can't stress the fact, though, that we've really got something special here, y'all. You know, if we can continue to get him the ball, you know, I mean, he's already been through, what, 5 starting quarterbacks now, and he's still doing good. He's still excelling. He's still doing what he needs to do. He missed a couple games last year, which is probably why he wasn't in the Rookie of the Year running or whatever. But he hasn't missed any time this season. I know he's been nursing a couple injuries here and there. He was questionable 1 or 2 different games, a foot injury, I think, and I'm not certain. I think maybe like a arm injury on another. But I absolutely love his mindset, how he is a team-first guy, even though he is the best player on the field, and he should know it. He probably knows it, but his play shows it. But if you sit down and listen to him talk, or sit down and watch his game film, you couldn't tell it from the way he interacts with people and the way he interacts with his teammates, because he's 100% team-oriented. We need a field full of these guys. If they made them this way, I would say draft this guy every year. And I have to point it out again, this guy was just a complete steal in the 3rd round. And the crazy thing is they actually drafted this kid to play special teams, but immediately realized what they actually had. And then Kyle Smith went back into the well and got Antonio Gibson this year in the 3rd round. I mean, he's hitting pretty hard on the 3rd round now. We got 2 of those this year, so we can cash in on that. At any rate, I have to say that my next jersey is going to be a 17 Terry McLaurin. I have been debating back and forth if I really want to buy a jersey anytime soon, because we've had such issues with players that I'm really gun shy now, because I buy a jersey and then 3 or 4 years later he's gone. I think the team needs to lock this guy in to a long-term deal now. Pay that man his money. Give him an extension. Show him that he is the man. We don't need this guy testing free agency whatsoever. At any rate, let me know any opinions you guys may have down below in the comments. Also, real quick, I never do this, but I have had some people asking. I actually do have memberships over here on this channel unlocked as far as the YouTube capability of doing it. And there are perks included. If you guys want to check that out, I'll go ahead and throw a link up there in the upper right-hand corner. My membership group is called HTTR Nation. And if you join it, there are several perks that I'm trying to put through. At this point, there hasn't really been a whole lot of people doing it because I haven't promoted it at all. I think I may have talked about it in maybe one other video. And that's just for those that have been asking about how they could donate or how they could contribute to the channel. You just click that little join button or that link there in the description bar or that little link up there in the upper right hand corner right now. You'll be taken to the little page and it'll tell you more. Y'all take it easy. Peace.